Okay, let's talk today about your first customer. Now, what I mean by that is for an entrepreneur, you need to find your first customer pretty quickly, and that customer can come in the form of one of two forms. And so one is a funding source, so that would be either VC, grant funded, or angel funding, someone who's going to give you the capitalization that you need to go out and chase the dream that you have. Or on the other hand, you're going to go directly to users and try to monetize them at some point as quickly as you possibly can. Now, if you don't find one of those sources of funding quickly, if you don't find your first customer, you don't have a business. So this is really, really critical. And the way that I look at this is that reaching either of those two potential first customers is going to be through content and a content strategy. So let me talk a little bit about that. For the first category with VCs or grant or angel funding, basically that's going to come down to telling a believable and credible story. And of course, it involves making a pitch, stating a mission, giving folks a reason to believe that you and your team are the ones to go out and execute this potentially great idea that you have. Now, on the other hand, if you're trying to go directly to users, you need content there as well, not only to tell your story, but even more importantly, the thing that you have to do in order to get users to advocate on your behalf. I mean, you need users to be telling other potential users about your service or your product. They're way more credible than you, and that's the only way that you're going to be able to grow at scale. That doesn't mean that you can't help them with that, though, providing them with good, compelling content to share that tells your story and helps them be associated with your story so that they're motivated to share willingly on their own. It can be a huge growth engine. So as you can see, you need both. In both cases, you need a content strategy. You need to have a good story, and it needs to be something that is compelling enough for people to share or to want to be a part of or want to be associated with. And all this is really, really important to getting your venture off the ground. So for more on content strategy, please head over to my website, michaelboezi.com, where I have a lot of articles about how to think about your content strategy and how to construct your content strategy. Or if you need specific services, of course, you can hire me as a consultant as well, and I have information on my website there. So I hope you found this to be useful, and thanks for tuning in.